So this is the issue. So when Michael called me, I came here, you can see obviously this is a massive shower floor. It was, when we did the flood test, we pulled the garden hose up through the window just because it's so much water. I mean, we have, from that break to here, we have an inch of pitch because it's actually a little bit more than an inch. When I came here to figure out what was going on while we were getting water downstairs, he's got a hole cut out in the drywall downstairs so you can see the fern co.
Yeah.
My first thing was like, let's just get the handheld. I blocked the drain off and filled just the channel bodies up with water. So we may have come up to like here, but it literally didn't even make it to like, you know, any of the serious banding. We were literally just within the drain.
Okay.
I went downstairs and it was like a waterfall feature down the wall. So I told him to pull the plug, and when he pulled the plug, I was up on the ladder looking at the fern co because I'm like, maybe we still have an issue with the fern co, and nothing came out of the fern co. So then we came up, and I was like, how is this even possible?
Just this drain or both drains? Did you check that drain?
Yeah, we didn't even check that drain. This, I thought both of the drains were having this issue with the membrane, but this seems to be mostly okay. You can see like some of it's peeling, but nowhere like what this is doing. This is, if you look underneath here, it's literally like this. It's completely bubbled up and
I've seen your work before, but I'm always impressed.
I appreciate it. Thank you. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, Spider-Man's watching us too.
It's really tough to see back there, so if you want to put like your video camera on, I mean, it's literally the entire way.
I've got enough of it that I've seen. All right, what I'm gonna do is recreate the flood test. Is there a bucket downstairs? Since
No, but I have a bucket on my truck.
if we get a bucket downstairs, I'm gonna fill both of these up just to check. I'm gonna check this one first since we didn't check it. And
Okay.
we think that one's okay. Then we're gonna check this one so we can say if we're 100% which side it is or if it's both. How much extra tile do you have here?
We have, I think we have a decent, you have some.
I have some of that floor tile, probably, I don't know exactly, but maybe like 10 or 12.
Yeah. So here's where I'm at.
Okay.
What I expressed to them is, I mean, it's very obvious what the issue is with the banding, coming unbonded from the drain body. My concern is if we do a patch repair and we pull these tiles up, I can't guarantee them that there's not going to be like a cold joint in the pan where, you know, let's say we pull all these tiles up on both sides of the drain and we have that membrane, you know, come apart from the wet bed. Like I have no way of seeing what's happening under here or creating a band to re-seal that.
What we would do, blunt impact doesn't distress the Dietra very much. It's wet bed under here. You're likely not going to come unbonded from that wet bed with impact just because of how the thin set sets into the actual mud bed. It'll be blunt impact to remove the tile from it. Vibration impact, it'll pretty much just shatter. Then we'll sand some of that extra thin set off to give us our clear lane to get a 2-inch overlap. But that's going to be after we establish. I just need pictures underneath the drain. Once we verify that, it'll be.
You need a drain?
Yeah, so this process, when something like this happens, I'm actually going to ask you at the very least to remove just, you don't have to do the whole tile while I'm here, but this tile to release where this drain is.
Okay.
Because to make the repair, we'll either give you a new drain or there's a piece that we have kind of, it's like a piece of an angle, very, very thin sheet metal that gets applied to this. There's an entire process for cleaning it, doing everything, and going from there.
So you wanna leave this drain in,
No, I want to take it out.
so you take this drain with you.
Yes.
I'm not okay with that.
But where, so
Listen, look,
the other part is we
It's-
can fix it.
I've been in the business for 22 years. It is 100% what's going on here has uncoupled. So here's where I'm at. This project had a lot of hiccups along the way, and I've had to absorb a lot of bullshit on this project that I shouldn't have. These clients will probably never use me again because of that. Now we're in a situation 8 months in where we have a complete catastrophic failure of a fucking $40,000 shower. I don't want you guys involved, if I'm being honest. So what I would like to do, I typed up a proposal yesterday. I'm not okay with doing this like patch repair because at the end of the day, you guys get to kind of wipe your hands clean of this, and we can't guarantee them that this is the same shower that they paid for 8 months ago. I mean, it's an exorbitant amount of money, and they fully supported my pricing. They never batted an eyelash. If this were my shower, I have to protect them the same way that I would protect myself.
Okay.
It's not the same thing.
How would you like,
I would like to attempt to fix this without pulling anything up. What I would like from you guys is full compensation for everything from here in, plus 2 drains, plus the curtain membrane, plus the glass tile, plus Michael's cost, plus my labor cost, plus the demo. We hold on to that money. If it's a year from now, if it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, we have a failure of this drain, we have the money to cover it. I don't rely on warranties. I never call you guys because nobody's gonna look out for them the way that I look out for them. It's just, and you guys are a business, I get it. You shouldn't. You guys have enough on your plate. I'm not comfortable letting anybody, number one, take this drain because it's the only evidence that we have of what's happened here. I don't know how we're gonna address this. I've already talked to my insurance company. This is a catastrophic failure on Schluter's part. And so it's like, I use the analogy of like buying a Porsche and 6 months later the wheels fall off it. And then, I bring it back to Porsche and they're like, did you do routine oil changes? It's like, if we did the worst tile job in here, EJ, it doesn't negate what this is.
No. So I'm gonna explain the 2 ways this goes as far as us.
Yeah.
This isn't something we're running from. I see it as clear as day.
Yeah.
There's video of it. There's no running from it.
Yeah.
How we handle these situations is this. We remove the tile. I send this to our lab to figure out why this happened in the first place. And we do compensate everybody's time.
But-
We send you the new drains.
Yeah.
You can replace the drain. I can send you the curdy. I'll send you a new shower tray. If you're trying to replace the entire shower tray, if you're trying to do the new mud bed, if you're trying to do the new whatever, all that material is going to be taken care of.
Okay.
This is clearly a failure from a manufacturing standpoint. If you guys have time, track of your hours and all of that stuff, even the time that I wasn't able to get here for reasons this morning, that time will be compensated. The way this goes, you would provide an estimate to us. I send that to our technical department, send them the evidence, hey, here it is, yada yada, they go through it. They will cut you the check you're asking for.
Okay.
Like, it's not something we run from. That's option number 1.
Yeah.
Where I do remove this drain, there's no way around it, that's our protocol.
Yeah.
Option number 2, and I'm trying to find the document, we do have that sheet metal piece where you would essentially, tile still gets removed, we remove the curdy that's making contact that's failed with that connection where the water is coming in. That gets cleaned, we have a process for cleaning it, reapplying waterproofing to it. We can go that route if you don't want to remove the drain and it's sort of fixing it's fixing the drain. The tile still gets removed regardless.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 options, and either way, you guys still get compensated for your time. There's not a scenario here where, for what you're asking for, I can't provide documentation of exactly what's happened by removing at least some tile. Whether that's
I find that really hard to believe. If this were the corner and we needed to check whether I had proper coverage, whether the banding was applied correctly, whether we had, 85% coverage on the banding that you're supposed to have?
95, yeah.
Okay, 95. If we had an issue with that, I would understand if you needed to take out a tile. We have direct access to viewing what the issue is.
The reason is this, when we've done it before, because of that, what we have found is that there's other stuff going on. I've done the same thing before, where then I find out from underneath, the drain wasn't sitting on anything, it was open space. There's enough of those things that happen.
So you have access from underneath if you need to see it.
I mean, we will go down there and look. I will call, I will do my very best to give you what you're asking for.
Okay.
The best I can do is tell you that I'm gonna call my regional manager and I'll call our technical department.
Okay.
I sort of know what they're gonna say, but very best I can do is at least attempt to do that work.
Okay.
Again, not something anybody's running away from. We'll make sure it's-
Yeah, listen, I don't think that you're running away from it. I made some phone calls
Mhm.
because my knee-jerk reaction was just fix it. And then when we saw what it was, I'm like, thank God. Like, at least it's nothing where we can't see it, we don't have access to it. So I told Michael, we'll fix it before they get back from the Bahamas. No problem, they'll come home, everything will be good. I got into my truck and I'm like, what if I fix it and it fails, and then I call you guys because I rely on the warranty, then it's completely void, right? And then I started making phone calls. I first reached out to Carl. Carl's like, yeah, they had some issues with the drains. I talked to Shannon, and she's like, this was an issue 2 years ago. We had 60 drains. Some kid in the shop applied a solvent. You must have had an old one. And I'm like, well, how could that happen? It's where you got the drain. Where'd you get the drain? Mohawk Tile. They must have had it up on a shelf. And I'm like, we special ordered it from you guys. Both drains came from you guys directly on a Schluter truck. So either this is a current situation that's going on that you guys know about, or there's no chance in hell we got 2 old drains from something that has been happening 2 years ago. So then I'm like, what's going on? Like, what is going on here? I want to be as transparent with Michael, the homeowners, you. I'm not hiding. You can look at any part of this project. We have direct access to this. When I first called you, Shannon was like, I find this really hard to believe that we're running into this bonding again. But it's an issue within Schluter. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's not. I call you and you tell me, don't tell them that this is a Frankenstein show. So it's immediately, like, my antenna goes up because I'm like, why is BJ covering up for me, like,
Yeah.
but just, and in the benefit of the doubt, maybe you're just looking out for me. You guys, and I appreciate that. I genuinely appreciate that. But then, hold on, Michael sends me a video the next morning, and it's Tile Coach. And I'm watching this video of a guy who is a hardcore, only Schluter guy for 7 years in Canada, ran into the exact same problem. He was told, we'll handle it. He said, in the meantime, can I put Red Guard over this so the clients can use this? It's the exact same situation. The rep came out, he put Red Guard on it, we're out of it. And so I watched the interview and I reached out to Tile Coach. And look, I know you guys all I'm not involved in any of that shit. But the conversation that I had with Tile Coach is, this is a problem that is ongoing currently. And this is not something that was 2 years ago. And so now, for us to be in a situation where today, I have to tell my clients, sorry, we're gonna rip this apart, can't use the shower, we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't know how much of this is going on, but Tile Coach said that there's a guy in Georgia who's dealing with 200 condos and all the fucking drains are found one after another, and you guys aren't covering it. So, I don't know, I don't have time to sort through what's true and what's not true. I have to do what's best for them. And what's best for them is, step one, we don't want to tear the shower apart. We want to get them using their shower again because they've waited long enough. It's awful. This is awful. And if I were Schluter, I would be like, you tell us what you need to do. And I'm telling you what I need to do. And I'm not accepting any other terms. Like, we're just going to have to take this in a different direction. I will be extremely vocal about this because this is a catastrophic failure. And what you're saying to me is, well, it is, but. And there's no fucking but. If we set this entire floor in mastic and didn't waterproof any of these walls, it doesn't matter. This thing failed completely. Fill it up with water, and I'll fill it up with water right now. Go downstairs and
I
look.
believe you.
It's the entire drain.
Again, I believe you.
It's supported underneath. It's wet bedded in. It's thin set in.
And we'll document that. Again, I'll call my
Listen.
technical department. Well, I'll try to get you what you're asking for. Telling them that it's a Frankenstein shower literally had to do with, the Frankenstein shower has nothing to do with the drain failing, so it's unnecessary information for what's happening.
Perfect.
Because that drain, it's clearly failing. You
Right.
see it, you see it, you see it, I see it. We all see it. I
Right.
want you guys to be taken care of. What I'm telling you is I know the protocols to get it taken care of so that everybody gets paid
Yeah.
and so that the homeowner has a shower that will work. And I know what I trust to work. Regardless of where this is happening and how many of these we see, this, in the 7 years I've worked here, is probably the 7th one that I've seen in my region. It happens for various reasons. Some people think it's a contaminant from the factory, some people think it's a cleaning solution, some people think, it doesn't matter what people think. What matters is, right now, this is the situation we're dealing with,
Right.
and I wanna get you guys taken care of and compensated.
All right.
So,
I don't know what that looks like for you guys because we're not taking this apart.
okay.
We're just not doing it. And if you want to talk to your, you know, we need an answer pretty quick. I can send you the proposal. I can outline. I just, yeah, I don't.
How quickly can you get me the proposal and estimate? Can you?
I have it typed up, so I can send it right
If
over.
you send
I
that
just
right
have some
over to
questions.
me, I'll send that to my technical department. I'll say, look, this is what he wants. He doesn't want to remove tile. If you want, I'll even give you the Curdy fix or however you think that you want to try and fix this.
Yeah.
That's fine. When it comes to if we go that route, I'm just transparent with you. I have no say-so whatsoever on whether it will be covered at that point, and they will
Yeah.
cut you a check with no destructive testing.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Okay. Then I will make the call.
I'm just not, with all of this stuff that's going on, like, Shannon told me this was 60 drains out of 3 million 2 years ago. You just told me you guys have it in your region.
I mean, over a lot of years. Again, the amount of these that we sell versus the failure rate that we see, it's literally less than like 0.01%. It's an astronomically small number.
All right.
It just sucks to deal with. That number means nothing to you guys when you're dealing with it actively.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the serious
What I'm
business
saying is,
situation.
there's a 0% chance that I'm turning over this drain because we need that.
That's all.
I don't know how this looks like. I'm gonna send off the proposal to you.
Let me ask you, if I just got you a brand new drain to give to you to put in, would you do that? Would you put a new drain in?
No, because I want 2 drains. I want the Curdy membrane. I want the banding.
I can give you Curdy membrane, I can give you banding. If I sent you 2 drains,
I want the cost of the demo. Here's what I want. I don't want to involve you guys. I don't, because if we do this patch repair and something does, because this is not how I operate. We get it right from the first time, and we don't have to do these patch repairs. And so what Schluter is essentially asking me to do is like patch it the way we suggest, which is kind of like, you know, you're just kind of getting it resolved. And then if there's an issue down the road, it's on me.
what if we're willing to pay to redo wherever?
That's what I'm asking for.
So if we give you the 2 drains, give you the Curdy, give you all of that, and say, hey, at the very least, to do this repair right, remove the bottom course of tile, all the tile in the shower, we'll give you everything that it takes to do that, pay you your demo, pay you everything, to do it correctly.
Yeah,
You're happy with that?
That's exactly what I'm asking.
So that was scenario number 1. We still just need the evidence from the destructive testing is what I'm saying.
You're not getting the evidence. Are you out of your mind? Like, this is.
You can document it, record it, we're not
No.
trying to hide anything from
I
you.
know.
What do you need
But
the drain for?
What do you need the drain for?
We test it,
Does it come back to us?
if you want it.
I mean, this is all we have for another insurance adjuster if we have to go down that road. It's the first thing the tile coach said to me. They're gonna wanna take the drains with them because they want that to go away. And it's like, okay, maybe it's not. But what I'm saying is I don't have the time to sort through this. They don't have the time to sort through this.
Then if that's the case, I'll document it, hopefully well enough that they don't want the drains. I'll tell him he doesn't want to give the drains back. He just wants to replace from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet into the shower, probably that one for the tub, compensated for his time, labor, and we compensate
I
material.
have all that in the proposal.
Okay,
And,
send that to me.
and I have verbiage in there at the bottom of the contract that says, if you guys cover us, you will be completely void of any future issues down the road. Like, you guys are off the hook. I don't want you guys involved. I don't wanna make, like, I wanna handle this.
That's fine.
And the only way that I can handle this is like get them back in the shower as quickly as possible, and then if there's an issue down the road, then we have the funds to completely do it the correct way that I would do it if we started fresh.
Okay.
Which is still not completely perfect.
So if that's what you want, if you can send me that proposal, I'm gonna call my guy right now. Send him a message so he knows it's time sensitive.
So I need an answer in like 72 hours.
You
That's the most I'm willing to wait.
You'll get
and
an
then-
answer
yeah.
as soon as I get him on the
I'm
phone.
not trying to, and this is like nothing personal against you. You guys are a company that has to protect yourself, and I get that. I'm just not willing to like turn over all of that shit to you guys.
Quite frankly, it's a hassle for me to send the drains back. So I personally don't care, it's not my call.
Okay.
It's just gonna be something, I'm gonna tell them what your expectation is, what you're looking for. That'll be something they have to deal with. It's clearly failing, I have zero problem comping you 2 drains, 2 more tileable, I'll even switch it to a regular grade if you want. All of that's easy.
Okay.
It's deviating from protocol
Yeah.
and cutting a
I get it.
check for everybody.
I understand. I get it. I'm happy to send. I'll never talk about this publicly. So I won't guarantee that if we can't come to an agreement.
Well, I'm trying to get him on the phone. Do you want to go ahead and send that to me so that I can send it to
Sure.
him? Because he's going to ask for that.